Hello, this is Corey Lancaster with the Lancaster team of Exit Right Realty, bringing you another episode of About Your Business, where we teach agents a little bit about the business. Hopefully, they can take this information and make it useful in their business in some way or manner. Listen, I'm trying to upgrade the whole industry. All right, so I'm giving these little nuggets so that we can all, make more money in this business, and hopefully, we'll do a deal together, and it'll be a smooth transaction, right? So today's topic, we're going to be talking about FHA and VA buyers who particularly are looking at condos. Okay, so let's talk about FHA, and it'll kind of mirror VA as well, but if you got an FHA buyer and they're looking at condos, you need to make sure that the community that they're looking at is FHA approved. And what FHA approval means is every community that's a condo, and this is only relates to condo associations, okay, in a condo community. It doesn't relate to HOA, okay? So I want to make that clear. If your buyers are FHA looking at HOA communities, that's fine. None of this that we're talking about today applies to this. It's just condo communities. So in a condo community, in order for them to get FHA approved, they have to submit paperwork. So what FHA says is that if we're going to be issuing loans or insuring loans, FHA loans in a particular condo community, they want to make sure that there's certain guidelines that the property falls under. Ultimately, FHA want to make sure that the community is financially sound and there's not going to be issues with the community because condos are a little bit different. So what they make the condo association do is submit a package to them with all those requirements. And once they do that and everything is satisfactory to FHA, i.e. HUD, then they'll issue an approval in that whole community. So what will happen then is anyone who is trying to get FHA loan in that community will typically be able to get approved. Okay. Now, what if the community is not FHA approved? So what that means is you cannot get that FHA buyer into that community. Okay. And the important thing I want to share with you guys today is how do you go about doing that? Okay. Because you don't want to be driving around the properties just to find out that the community is not FHA approved and you can't even write an offer and your client is falling in love with the property and then you got to break their heart. Like, yeah, I know you really love that one, but unfortunately, it's not FHA approved and you can only go FHA. All right. So the way you would do this is you would go to HUD.gov. Okay. Go to HUD.gov. And in the upper right-hand corner of that website on the home page, you'll see a resources button. Hover over the resource button, a whole list of other selections will come up. I think it's on the left-hand column. You go to approved condo communities, I think it is. You click on that, and then it'll give you some fields to populate to do a search for communities. Typically, the best way to do it is just put the zip code in, because if you don't spell the name just right, how HUD has it, then it's not going to pop up. So the best thing to do is just put the zip code in, and then it'll be in alphabetical order, all the condo communities in that zip code, and then you just scroll down to the one that you're looking for. Go all the way to the right, and it'll tell you whether it's approved or if the approval has expired. The approval is good for 2 years. So once the condo community does it, submits their paperwork and gets approved, that approval is good for 2 years. All right, so it'll either say approved or it'll say expired. So that's how you'll know and not waste time going out to take a look at these properties if they're not on the FHA list. If you don't see the community on the list at all, which sometimes happens, that means it isn't approved. If it's approved, it's going to be on that list. It's going to be on their website. Now, I know we're talking about FHA, but VA is pretty much the same thing. For VA loans, they have their own list. You just got to go to the VA's website. It's a little bit harder to find. Just go to the search bar and put approved condo communities, and you'll kind of dig through a couple layers, but you'll be able to get there. Very important that you do this so you're not wasting time. There are some new rules that I'm told that are coming back. I don't have all the information on it yet, but I'm understanding that there may be some rules have changed where now you can do spot approvals, which means the whole community doesn't necessarily have to be approved. So you can have one particular unit approved within the community. But this just came out. I'm still getting some details about it, but understand that you still have to, that particular property in that community still has to abide by the guidelines of what FHA says. So that's it. That's all I got for you. I just want to make sure you guys are out there being efficient with your time. Make sure that you're definitely looking to see if these communities, these condo communities, are FHA or VA approved. That's the type of buyer that you have. That's the only way they can go. Hope you enjoyed this segment of About Your Business. Of course, email me, text me, message me. Let me know if there's any topics you guys would like to hear about, and I'll be sure to get it on the list. Have a good one now. Bye-bye.